a behind the back weave. Right now I'm doing the 3-beat weave, but in this lesson I'm gonna show you how to do both the 2-beat and the 3-beat. Actually, the behind the back weave is the same as the weave in front. Except that, well, it's behind the back, of course, and there are also some things that you should know so that it's easier for you to do. Because it's not really comfortable to keep the hands behind the back. Aside from that, you should try to imagine what's going on behind the back, because you don't see it. I'm gonna explain how to do the backwards weave. Well, not really. Let's start with the forwards, because when doing the backwards, the poi are running toward your face and you could hit yourself easily. In the forwards weave there are less possibilities like that. And the first thing you need to know, showing facing the front. Swing the left poi forwards on the side. And then bring it behind the back, so that it keeps swinging forwards, parallel to the sides. You do a few beats and bring it back. Cross behind and back. Behind and back. Keep crossing until you can do it with no extra beat in between. And here's the first trick. If you're gonna do it like this, you're gonna get it for sure. See, when we do the weave, the back of the wrist faces the back all the time, and the elbow faces the side. Watch this. You see, it's constantly like this. And when you bring the poi back on the left side, you could then bend the wrist to the usual position like we always spin, but don't do it because it takes too much time. Just always keep your hand in this position, and actually it's going to be like your arm is glued to the back. And you rock your body like this with the movement of your hand. With a little backlash. On the left, on the right. You see, my elbow is constantly facing the side and not moving to the usual position. Because of that, it's much easier to keep the motion. And the same idea for the right hand. You swing on the right side and cross behind, keeping the plane as parallel to the side as possible. And back. Cross behind and back. When you feel comfortable with it, it would be much easier for you to do the behind the back weave itself. And now the question is how to actually do it. When you were doing the usual weave in front, one arm went under the other. For instance, the right arm under the left. And here we're gonna have the opposite. The right arm is gonna be over the left. You lower the left arm a bit, and the right goes over. So the first motion that you're gonna do is crossing the right arm behind, and then the same with the left, so that it doesn't hit the right hand. Let me show from behind. Cross the right behind and the left. The right poi makes the second rotation after that. Cross the right, the left, so that the right arm is over the left. Try to imagine what you are doing, so that you understand what's going on behind the back. Then cross the left hand and just constantly do these rotations, spinning the behind the back weave, the 2-beat weave for now. After that you need to change hands. You do it only on the right side, here. Now let me show again. You just swing the poi. I'm gonna face the front, so that it's easier to explain. Do the weave again and change on the right side. Then on the left right away. It's the same concept when doing the behind the back 3-beat weave, so that one arm is over the other first. Here, for instance, the right arm is over. Oh wait, let me see. Cross the left behind and you change on the opposite side. The right arm was over and now it's under the left. Then you cross the right hand and now it's over the left. And you just constantly change hands, moving one arm under the other. The 2-beat weave, the 3-beat weave. Honestly, it's much easier to just try to imagine yourself what's going on behind the back. It's quite complicated to explain, and it's better to just practice yourself and imagine. But most importantly, remember that when you start, the right arm is going to be over the left. And when you change hands on the right side, the right arm is going under the left. Also, remember to keep the elbow facing the side all the time. Good luck with the forwards free beat behind the back weave.